Nem emlékszem, hol volt a kam Witcher közben. Középen? Kicsit feljövök. Ezt megvárjuk, míg felliftezik, mert nincs kedvem így pakolgatni, és így tudom, hogy egy vonalban van. Nagyon jó.
As the Emperor's spies told him, Ciri had reached Novigrad. A lone attempt to find her in the North's largest city would certainly fail. But Geralt had friends he could count on.
Ó, Kondi, milyen füles? Mi történt vele? Triss. Jó, ott az égett ember. Legalább alkoholtartalma van, ami azt jelenti, hogy minél többet iszol belőle, annál finomabb lesz. Rachelt is letépte a fejéről. Sose bántanám egyik fülesemet se. De egyik perifériámat se, így rage miatt. Na igen, átnéztük füzetesen ezt a lakást, házat. Ez a páncél valami borzalmas. Mint a sörhasat rejtene. Olyan, mint a beles lenne a Geralt. Na mindegy. Ó, hát ezt hogy nem fosztottam? Kéne vicceljetek. Milyen nagy szín van? 21-es, 5-2-6%. 159 életerő. Hát ez sokkal jobb nagy szín. Nem? Fúj, de ocs. De nem jelzi, hogy ez most jobb vagy nem, nem? Tudok belerakni 2 darab ilyen szuszot is. Hogy kell belerakni? Csak mindegy belerakom, mert miért ne? Remélem, hogy nincs jobb páncélom egyébként. Orgyilkos. Orrgyilkos nadrág. F5. De jót nyomtam, nem F4-et nyomtam. Szia Martin. Hova lesbe? Ahol fülpárna része elforog. Kettő váltás már majdnem kaptam vissza, valószínűleg eltörhetett, de szakadás nincs, szóval jól működik. Kondi, újat kell venni, hát nincs mese. Új kell. Új kell. Tegnap egyébként olyan jó érzés volt lemosni az arcomról a sminket, olyan jó érzés volt átvenni kényelmes ruhát. Nagyon jó volt.
Deepest apologies, Governor. Fetch some metal, you wretch.
Ajaj.
I've been robbed. Thief!
Ezt most el kéne kapnom? A tífet? Kit raboltak ki? Ez biztos nem volt véletlen, hát biztos, hogy el kell mutassa. Te voltál? Nem. Kit raboltak ki? Ja, hogy tolvajokat kell keresnem, jó. Azt hittem, hogy ezt az egyet kell. Hogy kenik? Miért nem tudok táncolni? ropnám. Aj, ez megint ilyen alsógatyás. Alsógatyás nadrág, borzalmas. Jaj, ott van! Ott fut. Vagy nem fut. Ennyi már az utamból.
He sensed something. Gotta stay further back.
Why the hell are you following me?
Just happen to be going where you're going.
And how the bloody hell do you know where I'm going?
Tudom és kész. Nem tudom, de most mondtam, hogy tudom, nem tudom. Honnan a vérből tudom? Hát tudom.
Well, you're not as clever as you think, and I'm not blind. You're on your way to see the king of beggars.
Gonna rob me? Got any plowing idea what a courier is? This gold is from the non-humans. Take it, and you'll be fucked.
De hogy akarom elvenni. Hát halványilag gőzöm nincs. Feltűközt ne felesleges, azt a rengeteg festéket magadra kenni. Aj, húskap. Ez nem így működik. Itt kamerában egyébként tök más. Alapjáraton nincs bajom a smink nélküli fejemmel, csak így streamben valahogy máshogy nézek ki smink nélkül, mint amúgy, úgyhogy nem bírnám elviselni magam smink nélkül. Szia Varumhun! Meg azért ad egy plusz önbizalmat.
I don't want anything from you.
Pucker up and kiss my ass.
Come on, we can figure something out.
Sod off, pufter.
Hát ez nem volt jó.
Arms for the poor. Take pity on me, misery, good folk, and aid a man crippled by
Milyen
misfortune.
kis szekérben ül, vagy mi az?
Nothing's free in
Jaj.
Novigrad.
Another one come bursting with questions. Now, where do you folk gain the idea we beggars know everything?
Tudják egy
I
éve.
need to see this and I need to find that one who robbed me brother. Fuck if I know.
Az ott mit csinál háttérben? Egyébként sikerült kipihennem magam, igen. Nagyon későn sikerült elaludnom, de sokat aludtam. Úgyhogy sikerült. Nem érzem magam akkora mosott szarnak.
There's this place in Novigrad they call the Putrid Grove.
Aye, it's about right. Well, Novigrad's full of nooks and crannies with odd names. Looking to sightsee, buy a bloody map.
Heard men like you frequent this alley.
And I've heard they fed you all shit and you smiled and ate it. Now, don't make no offence. Go in, please.
Hát, ajaj. Na, milyen quest van itt? Ó, de szép virágok.
Got the courage to repeat that slander to my face?
Readily. You are a mutant, a freak, a useless relic of a bygone age.
Useless, hallod?
Like a withered branch.
Nem is értem, hogy tarthatják uselessnek a witchereket. Nem fogom fel.
How many people's lives have you saved? From Bruxay, from Leshens?
That has no bearing.
Asked you a question. How many?
Beégettük.
There's
Rekt.
something to think about,
Rekt.
folks.
Preacher's fierce in the mouth, but holler at him and his tail slicks between his legs. Come on, people.
Beégettük. Hello, Dano.
It'll pay off.
Csicska!
I was faffing about minding my own business when
Meddig
suddenly
tartott a tegnapi? A mai? A negyed kettő?
profitable case of leprosy one minute, next thing
Olyasmi.
I'm bankrupt with no means to earn me livelihood.
But like that.
Jaj. Na nézzünk csak egy... Mi történik? Térképet. Még mindig kéne kikérdezni mindenféle embereket.
Thing I piss me trousers.
Csicskít van.
Ain't at the Kingfisher, you're sorted for at least 2 days.
So, but we missed it. It'll pay off, they say.
Lord, the thieves, whores and murderers.
Na, egész addig el fogok vágtatni. Azzal kell beszélni? Fent. Ó, nem gondoltam volna, így simán felugrok ide. Na, hello! Hoppá.
Arms for the paw.
You lame?
No chance. Both legs in perfect order. And me arms, look, like a windmill's wings. There. See me waving them? Looky here. Just look.
Mi a szar?
My mind, thorough addled.
Hát azt látom, de amúgy tuzolj nem, de mindegy. Na jó, kicsit beszélgetünk vele, hát ha megnyílik.
Mother birthed me. Here's where it's addled. There. Showing you with my finger. See that? Me indicating.
Így, de rossz ez a... Jaj, de finom. Ez az ital. Egészség mintaképpen.
Healthy as a horse as far as I can tell.
Hát beismeri szerencsétlen. De a nem százasok nem szokták tudni, hogy nem százasok.
Matters little either way. Folk are generous to me. They enjoy watching me point. Like this. There. There.
Végig visszük most már ezt a beszélgetést.
When folk ask me the way, I like that most, because I can point, like this. There. Ah, because I know my way around the city. Oh, do I ever.
So you gotta know where the putrid grove is, right?
Most certainly do. It's where I live. Over the, there. There. That away.
That away? Meaning where?
In Lace
This
Halls.
is the way.
There's this alley, past the gate. Not at all putrid and not a grove. Fools call it that, but I know better.
And anyone can go there?
Of course, unless he forgets to say the old sow's farrowed piglets might not let you in then, but that's easy enough to say. Listen, the old sow's farrowed piglets. See?
Thanks for your help.
Na. Ez egy jó arc. A jó arc volt.
Well, well, look who's here. The white wolf himself in my humble establishment.
Nincs keze!
How can I be
Hát
of
látszik
service?
a keze.
How's business?
Really? That's the best you've got? That's like asking a fisherman if they're biting, or an old gran about her health. Business is booming. There's profit to be made from war, provided you've the know-how. Before Nilfgaard had even crossed the Pontar, I'd contracted for insured deliveries of wood and iron from Kövess, reaped a 7-fold return on my investment.
Nice.
So you might think. But then there's the non-human poll tax, the church's tithe, war taxes, and my overhead. Subtract all that and you're left with a pittance. A dozen or so chests and no more.
Na jó, nem kell nekem.
Till next time.
Viszlát. Viszlát kezetlen. Vivaldi. Hát ez nem lesz jobbak. Oh. Nincsenek őrök, ugye? Na jó. Istenem.
Got my eye on you.
Oi, Grey Knight.
A lufiknál már csak arra vagytok jobban rá, hogy kiszúrhassátok őket, vagy hogy kipukkathassanak volna. Na. Nem tudok gyorsan vágtatni. Jó. Na, itt már.
Hard times with it and someone
Keszek!
Open up.
Who are you and what you want?
Mi fenét akarok? Ez most komoly?
Doing some sightseeing. Kinda curious about what's beyond this gate.
My brother-in-law was curious. Worm's been eating him for 5 years now.
Az ilyen.
Take a look. What do you see?
Yellow eyes, pair of swords, mutated killer methods.
Heard this place was a meeting spot for oddities.
Heard right.
Know the password, get
Oh.
it free. Don't know it.
Nem
Got
is kellett volna ezt
contribute to the
hülyeséget
great
mondanom akkor.
upkeep.
Mi a szar? Tipegnék tulipánok terebélyes terepén, mi az? Na jó.
Old sows, farrowed piglets.
Ah. Welcome to the Grove.
Te zsvír! Kisül a szemem ezektől. Városban nem illik vágtatni? Na jó van. Begyűjtem. Itt a dézsa. Na ebben. Kényelmesen meg lehet fürdeni. Prada. Hát az inkább röfög, nem szipog, de... Nekem mindegy. Ó, csak hogy simán bejöttek, akkor hello,
About time we made something clear, sorceress.
Ó!
Yes.
Azt mondjuk jó infónál, ez melyik árusnál
Me and
bármi.
my men will manage just fine without the help of you or any other mages. But you, well,
Na, ezt tuti
without
Triss,
our help,
nem?
you're sitting ducks
Vörösnek
for
is
the
tűnik a
temple
haja.
guard. Who do I spy?
Geralt?
Hey, Triss.
See you two know each other. See you two know each other well. I was curious whether you'd managed to find me, Witcher.
Am I mistaken, or you got something to take up with me?
Who knows? Man with two swords and the skill to use them could be very useful these days.
Bizony.
Could have sent some underling to fetch me.
Could have, but I admit I wanted to see how you'd manage. See if you're as crafty as you are well crafted. See, Witcher, I've got plans, big plans, far-reaching plans to reshape
plans,
this
távlati
city
terveim.
head to toe.
Never
Távlati.
thought of seeking a seat on
Big
the city
távlati.
council.
City Council is a puppet troupe with a hierarchy of the Church of the Eternal Fire as its puppeteer. Until recently, that is, when Radovid and his witch hunters took the reins. The semblance of power don't interest me.
De szerintem... Jön a felszebb.
A man with a vision.
One day, the so-called free city of Novigrad will be truly free. But before that can happen, we got to rid it of superstition, farting around about the hallowed essence of the eternal fire. Nonsense for kiddies.
Apparently not. Cheering crowd at the execution. Mostly adults.
Any crowd of rabble will cheer to the stench of burning flesh. But one day, folk will understand the eternal fire's naught but a leash around their necks. They call this place the Putrid Grove, but it's the rest of Novigrad that's putrefied. This here's the last bastion of normality, sanity, reason.
Hát valami nagyon rossz alk volt, amit kaptam egy rendelésem.
Because it will be our city one day, Geralt. Mark my words.
Yours, plural.
Yeah,
Ugh.
mine. And my friends. But that's a
Van
tale
belement
for
a
another
szemem, nagyon
time.
rossz.
For now, I'll leave you two alone. Because I can see, well, you clearly need it.
Geralt, I have a lot of things to take care of in town.
I'll be glad to tag along. What's your arrangement? He using
Nem csak
you?
is így,
Helping you to
kimész, jöhetsz
survive,
vissza ott az árus.
6 months ago, if somebody said Triss Merigold would be working for a Novigrad criminal, I'd never have believed it.
6 months ago, Triss Merigold partied with someone very dear to her and had to start anew. Hasn't turned out like I imagined. Come on, let me give you a taste of my life.
Looks like rain.
Hol az árus itt?
What are you offering?
Hát... Pont nem... Pont... Ja, de itt van. És azt én nem látom, hogy nekem most milyen van. Gyerektáska, köszi szépen a Cheer Jesus és Kondi. Mi van még itt? Semmi izgi. Ez nagyon drága. Nagyon drága. Ez a legnagyobb a játékban? Ó. Oh. Oké. Akkor megvesszük. Mit tudok neki eladni? Azt hiszem a bőröket mondtátok, hogy ne adjam el. Rothadó húst eladom neki egész szívesen. Utélvétre, az kell nekem? Puszi nem van. Kagyó. Most a Howard's Legacy-re gondolsz egyébként, Titti? Eladom a rákbaszt is. Ó, a banknál lehet az érmébe vált? Na, az mondjuk egy jó info, már nem tudtam, hogy ez hol. Mondjuk jogos. Itt a bőrt is eladhatom? Meg ezekkel? Könyveket is ellát. Gazdagabb az árus, mint én. Szia, Ati! Hát hogy ne... Titti, hallod? Nem vagy elég streamen egyébként. Hát hogy ne hallottam volna arra a játékról?
Szia.
Végülis csak azóta várom, mióta felreppent a híre. Bár nekem, amit bemutattak róla, nem volt annyira meggyőző. De függetlenül még kíváncsi leszek rá.
Madam Sorceress. Beautiful as ever.
Jaj.
Damn shame.
Hogy belúgott valaki az ajtón?
Don't fret. Bound to be back soon.
Besuhant valaki.
I take it you're in Novigrad on important business.
Important doesn't do it justice. I'm looking for someone.
More precisely?
Young woman who's like a daughter to me.
Her? Here? No, impossible.
She was here. There are witnesses, evidence. Was hoping you'd heard something. You've been here a while. I need you to help me find something, anything, a trace.
I'll do everything I can, of course. Who might know more?
Kérdezett, azt megye. Na, gyerünk, Trisz, fuss! Azaz. Fuss. Fuss el! Nem tudom erre, de fuss el.
Hello, Klug. Managed to get those magic incense ingredients?
Yes, somewhat with difficulties, you might say. I was walking along the canal with a sack full of goodies for you,
Looked up and spied a trio of temple guards coming the other way.
Get to the point, Klug. No time today for one of your long stories.
Wait! A sack full of magicalities and they were coming straight towards me. I don't easily frighten, but I felt a cold sweat on my arse, I did. I'm afraid I had no choice. I dropped the sack in the water. I had to. When asked why, I claimed it contained a dead cat. You shan't believe this, but they believed me.
I need that package, Klug. I've got a contract.
It must be on the canal bed. Luckily, it was heavy enough to sink. I'm sure it'll turn up if you search.
You expect me to pay you, then dive for my goods into that ice-cold filth?
I can do that. Where'd you toss the package?
Near the crane. Second bridge in from the harbour.
Majd én megszerzem.
I didn't expect such devotion.
Végre lophatsz, na jó van.
Wanted to freshen up anyway. Let's go.
Stop.
Nincs le akartam fürödni.
They've come for us.
The fall didn't break until I began to prick his heels. Every man's got his sensitive spots. Interrogated a mage once. Pain couldn't touch him. Tore off his fingernails, crushed his bollocks, nothing. Turned out, he was devilishly ticklish. I placed a beetle on his belly and set a mug atop it. Damn near went mad.
Lucky this time, but you'd best leave via the sewers. The trapdoor's in the floor.
Take care of yourself, Klug.
Összetes olvasós megfigyelése nem volt rossz a film, csak túltolták a diverzitásban, az állatok viszont nagyon jók voltak. Hát én is megnéztem, és nekem ez eddig a leggyengébb legendás állatok volt, sajnos. Ja, meg elég bontatott volt. Nem volt rossz, csak az eddigiekhez képest olyan komorabb sokkal. De nem akarom, hogy ez is úgy bekomorodjon például, mint a HP. Mert a HP az úgy is jó, csak... Na, értitek? Megnézzük, mi van itt fent. Ha-ha-ha! Mennyi eladni való? Csak remélem, hogyha nem sietek, nem fognak ott az őrök bejönni, vagy valami. Fú, mennyi fos van itt. Oj, ezek a hülye gyertyák, hogy fú, de felidegesítenek amúgy. Jó. Úgy.
Jó estét, keteményes!
Mit ordibál ez? Na gyerünk, Triszöld meg, ez csak egy 10-es. Árnyas, nagyon szépen köszönöm a 4. hónapos Riszábot, nagyon szépen köszönöm, hogy támogatás, mi a helyzet. Na jó, jövök, mert úgyis már nem tudom, hogy kell harcolni.
Free city of Novigrad. Name actually used to mean something.
The very reason so many mages came here after the massacre at Loch Muin. Thought they
Na
could
várjatok
save...
már. Ezt jónak tűnt. Á, nem olyan jó. Azt hittem, de rosszul hittem. Na várjátok, ez a kard, acél... Hát ez merőben sokkal jobb kard. Nagyon jó. Jó. Rakjak bele ilyen jónak kövekkel. Rakjunk valamit. Ez mi? Billenés. Erősség. Fogyás. Mérgezést. Hangzik rosszul.
Radovid's reapers. Instead they jumped out of the frying pan into the fire. But Novigrad stands on top of a mountain of coin, and winning a war takes three things. Coin, coin, and even more coin. That's why they're exterminating mages, confiscating their property and possessions. And they'll go after non-humans next. The elves occupy slums, but the dwarves practically control financial life in the city.
Official word is that Novigrad will remain neutral. Somehow doubt anyone believes that anymore.
Judging by what Klug said, the parcel should be around here on the bottom. Unless the poor man was mistaken. He's been forgetful ever since Manga interrogated him. Seems to be suffering from a persecution complex, too.
Current must have carried the sack seaward. I'll swim towards the port. Coming with?
Ja, ki se cseréltem amúgy a nyeregtáskámat.
Maybe some other time.
Don't know what you're missing. Water's thick with pungent oils. Guessing it'll do wonders for my complexion.
Jézusom! Fúj! Bűzös zsiradék úszik. Ez csodálatos. Na nézzük. Ez volt az... Strófa, ugye? Ja, és hát eléggé sokkal nagyobb az a nyeregtáska. 5% bónuszarany. Funkolás. Az arany. A legjobb, nem? Ez a bónuszarany. Na nézzük. Mármint mit szereztél meg? Remélem, hogy nincsenek ilyen szernyedeikek. Viszont nem tudok valami. Fúj, répa, hagyjál már békén! Ja, már kiszedtem a Trisz csomagon. Nem volt ez olyan hosszú, pedig szép tisztának tűnik. Kristály tisztán. Na jó, nem kristály, de azért tisztának tűnik a víz, nem? Bűzös zsiradék.
Find the parcel? Or did you get wet for no reason?
Nothing like a refreshing swim in a filthy canal. Found a few fish, a rusty anchor, the carcass of a boat. Oh, and this.
Oh, my package. Hope the contents aren't soaked through. Oh, you're a doll.
Remélem nem ázott el, tehát végül is csak napokat volt a vízben. Tehát nem biztos nem ázott el.
Seem to be in your element.
Still remember my elements? How I use them?
Come on, 6 months isn't that long. It's not like I'm senile.
But you do have a history of
I've recovered my memory completely.
Good. That should stop people from taking advantage of you.
Someone's been taking advantage of me.
I have, for one.
I've never even intimated.
We need to hurry.
Na, Trisz, azért légy szíves. Légy szíves. De mit érek azzal, hogyha futok, hogyha lefutom, és akkor meg le is lassít. Meg nem is tudom, hogy merre kell menni, tehát...
Greetings, sorceress.
Greetings, Brandon.
I didn't expect you to bring company.
Fúj.
Is that a problem?
By the eternal fire, no. I'm surprised, that's all. Together I expect you resolve things twice as fast. You've the look of true experts. But I'd prefer you not to tarry and begin.
Triss, you and Brandon here. You've agreed a price?
We settled on a full coin purse.
Brandon & Co. is a serious outfit. We've the largest granary in all Novigrad.
Akkor dologra fizetni fogsz. Előre. A felét előre kérjük. Minek?
All right then. Let's get to work.
Csak kifizet. Trisztán milyen gyöngyös ruhája
these
van.
crystals around the granary, near anything that looks rat-related.
Patkánycsapdák. 100 óra repül pikpak, hát... Abban nem kételkedtem.
I'll cover half the space, you take the other half. Look for evidence of rat activity.
Thing is, I know what evidence of manticore activity looks like, but rodents?
Geralt, we'd both rather be somewhere else. I'd rather be sitting in a royal council meeting, but they killed my king. Look for crevices and droppings.
Once we place this incense, what then?
I'll cast a spell and the rats will leave.
Can't do that without sprinkling incense? Don't really feel up to looking for rat shit.
Na pedig már itt...
whining.
Igen, már itt is kutakott. Nagyon jó. Hoppá! Hogy megíramattam a... Irányítatatlanná vált! Ott van egy kis patkányszar.
Looks like a good spot.
I don't like that guy.
Brandon? I don't either. He's much too fat.
Can't help but agree. But no. Notice how he didn't try to haggle?
Must really want the
A
rats
sok óra
out.
eltelt.
Triss, he's a merchant. He makes his living by haggling.
If I worried about
Nagyon,
that
de
sort of thing, I'd
nem
starve
tudom.
to death in this.
Elmegy vele az idő rendesen. Nem tud csak... Nem tűnik soknak. Ez miért világít az ajtó? Most kölyök csak 3 ilyen nyom van? Amúgy, vagy hát ilyen szar, amit meg tudok találni, mert elég szar. Ezt nem néztem? Mindig. Ezek szerint nem.
Think I plugged every hole in there.
All right. Get ready for some magic fireworks. Once I activate the incense, we'll have a moment to talk. Well, now we wait for them to scurry away.
Okay.
Interesting method. Never had much luck with rats. Once I hit one with a fork in complete darkness, trying to show off my witcher's senses. Masterful throw, really. Problem was, no one else saw it. How could they in the dark?
So, what do you think? Rat catcher? It's a long way to fall from being advisor to Temeria's king.
Hülyén néz ki, a haja
I'm
is
just glad to see
felfogja
you're safe
szerintem.
and sound. And
Reconciled?
Jó, úgy szép ő is. Romi zene.
knew a man once who reacted to everything, especially adversity, by mocking it.
Healthy attitude. Must have lived long.
Came a day he lost both his legs in battle. He shrugged, said it was better that way. He'd never feel pain in them again.
I understand him perfectly.
I know. Thing is, he was lying to himself.
I think he just didn't have much of a choice.
You could be right, but only he knows the truth,
We're only ever the ones to know the truth about ourselves.
which we share at times with those we hold dear.
Even if it's hard to swallow?
Even then.
Who knows? Maybe one day. So, tell me how Yen's doing?
How do you know I found her?
You didn't answer my question. How's Yen?
Szerintem jól van.
She's fine.
Egész jó.
That's good.
Asking about anything specific?
Never mind.
Mhm.
I got my answer.
Kis féltékeny. Viszlátpecskányok.
Well, well. Are lovebirds having themselves a little chat instead of working?
Milyen munkahelyet ott ömlenek ki a patkányok.
The job's done. Geralt, those are...
I know who they are, Triss.
My friends begged me to notify them if I encountered a mage, sorceress, what have you.
Kajak előre kellett volna fizettetni, de majd elverjük és elvesszük a pénzt.
This stank from the start.
Such a sharp sense of smell. You should have legged it while you had the chance.
Ugyan már, most ez 3 őr, ne viccelj már velem.
Pay up and march your boys out of here while there's still time.
Don't be ridiculous. I didn't hire a sorceress in order to pay her.
Take my advice, mutants. If it's not your business, stay out of it.
Thanks for the advice, but I can't take it. All right, we've talked.
De hogy gondolják, hogy legyőznek egy varázslónőt, meg egy vicsert? Nem értem ezeket. Ezeket nem fel nem fogom.
As have I. Neither is to leave here alive.
Pedig aranyosnak tűnt, esküszöm ez a csávó. Ó, tényleg hogy néz ki ez a kard? Ez miért néz ki? A mérges izé miatt? Runa miatt? Mérgező? Na várjátok? Már azt sem tudom, hogy volt a kitérő. Hát pusztulj már el, nem megőrülök.
Bastard hired me on the assumption he wouldn't have to pay me. Duped and trapped like a child. If not for you, we need to find Brandon.
Jaj. A mérges izé... Jó, akkor... Kötsögök. Na, el kell verni ezt a parasztot.
Don't kill me. Good sir, no.
Kényszerítettek, igen.
Had I not told them, they'd have set fire to my home, my warehouse. The mage hunters know no mercy.
Kényszerítettek.
Spare me, good man. Be not like those murderers.
Shut up. I should kill you. Thing is, you'd be no good to anyone but the gulls as a corpse. So you'll live and pay us double. Now.
Fine. Your coin.
Now, get.
Thanks, Geralt.
Ja. Beszólunk neki.
You should try to keep better company.
He was still better than some mages. You know, I've been thinking who might know something about Ciri. And I just got an idea. There's an Oneiromancer in town, Corrine Tilly. Very capable, supposedly.
Never trusted in Dreamer's abilities myself.
Corrine's been very
Fodrászhoz menjek el?
should at least try. She's taken a job close by. Follow the canal away from the fish market. The house is near the first bridge. Its owner, De Jonquier, is a rich banker.
Not coming with me?
I've got some things to take care of.
Another rat-infested warehouse?
Not exactly.
Egy hónap harcol. Kiadás után újra meg kell tanulni harcolni. Hát igen, ez minden játékban így van egyébként. Elszoksz tőle, aztán megszívod.
Thanks for everything. See you, Triss.
See you.
How do I find you if I need you?
I live in the Bits. Head up the hill past the fish market. Stop by.
Be seeing you.
A mi szívünk jene felé, úgyhogy nem csajozunk Trisszel.
Fucking hey, Oz. Help! Save me! I'm dying!
Just passing by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Micsoda gyűrűi vannak.
Rudolf de Jonquier. Of those de Jonquiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
Hogy felhordja az órát, azt a rohadt.
I'm looking for Corrine Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place then. Corrine is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Das még jó.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You
Na jó van,
on
Szeku.
a whim.
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Haunted.
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, well, you shan't believe it, I found human feces in the parlor.
Fú, Szeku, milyen hozzáállás, ezt hallod? Szégyeld össze magad.
What's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself.
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect property value? Point of fact, Corrine requested she not be disturbed.
Gatlan értékére. Triss szimpi, mint Jennifer. A viselkedés alapján? Gondolom. Hát Jennifer elég rideg volt velünk.
I'd like to go inside, look around.
I don't usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter, call that my whim.
Na, most én nem tudtam végül.
The second sword, is it in case the first one breaks? Smart. Ezek hogy nem foszthatók ki? Hát ládák, csomagok, hordók. Nem lehet őket kifosztani, ne viccelj velem, hogy. Na. Na. Jó. Akkor mindegy. Jó nekem így is. Így is jó lesz. Tök jó ez a zene.
Stop! Go away! Don't. Leave it!
Na, majd lemegyünk később, miután kiposztottuk a házat. Tehéntej. Jaj! Ó, basszus! Le kellett volna menni akkor. De ez egy kisjány. Valami kék kisjány.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please.
Mindenhol tehéntej van.
Please.
Lépes mész. Még tudod, hogy majd minden után is ki tudom bútolni, de...
Leave it.
Majd ez a gyerekhang. Nem tudok oda menni. Ja de, várjatok. Ah, jó. Nagyon jó. Nagyon jó lenne. Ah, jó.
Please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
Így jöttem fel, és akkor erre. Igen, sötét van, de most fákjázza. És hogy kell elővenni? Nem váltok? is lehet gyújtani ezeket a gyertyákat, csak nem mindenhol van. Oh. Inkább a másik kardomat kapnám elő. Mennyi loot, basszus? Na! Ezek a gyertyák egyébként nagyon idegesítőek. Jó, és akkor vizsgáljam meg a rajzot. Oké. Milyen rajzot vizsgáljam meg? Valahol lent van valami rajz. Ennyi sör.
Stop! Go away! Don't do that. Leave it!
Van nálam most valami rajzocska?
Second floor. Wonder what would happen if I laid a doll in it.
Fent volt egy bölcső, egy... Ja, itt van. Jó. Ezt nem láttam, hogy az a sötétben. Erisd, jó.
Another masterpiece. An oven and a blackened grate.
Még egy remek.
A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
Jó, hát rohadtul nem emlékszem, hogy hol volt kemence, de... Az felnyílt, úgy látom, az nem volt nyitva. Oké. Ez nem olyan, mint amúgy, aki az erdőben volt gyerek? Nem tudom már milyen faj volt. De ez ugyanolyan, csak is jány.
You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
És ez oda szart az asztalra a kislány? Amúgy.
And I've sent her some horrible dreams. On that her
nem azt mondta a csávó, hogy oda szartak az asztalra. Szobába, hogy...
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer. So I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
The way you play, well, it's only ever fun for you.
That's because you're a dullard. All you humans are dullards.
You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Nem akarom bántani.
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that often.
Nem túl gyakran. Nagy
Now go wake
kópézaság.
that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Istenem, semmi van. Gombóc.
But your yellow eyes are a bit frightening. Look, mine are pretty.
Jó, az ő szeme amúgy tényleg szép. Na jó. Go fel. Igen, fent van a nőci. Jó napot!
Who are you?
Ja, azt hittem megjed.
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me.
Köszönöm szépen.
I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right.
Arany kecsegében jól van. Oké. Jó, talán amúgy mindent kilutoltam. Igen, ott a kamence volt. Na.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Meg se kottyan neki. Na, király. Segítettem a
Truth is, we're already
angyalfinak.
dependent on the black ones, economically.
Jó fej voltam. Szia, keszeg! Na, várjál! Hol a fodrász? Köszönöm szépen húsgabacsírt. Sárika jól járt. Jól. Meg aranyosak voltunk. Gondolom nem jelzi a térkép, mert még nem voltam ott. Fenti hirdető táblánál van egy. Itt. Jó. Nem tudom. Jó. Megnézzük azt a fodrászt. Sokféle mindent lehet ott változtatni, vagy kb. Csak levághatjuk a szakállunkat? Hé! Miért vetted elő? Ez hülye. A gyerekre kardot rántottunk, ez igen, Gerál. Utolsó hullám. Na, menj! Héjjá! Na jó, keszeg! Vállak irányítani, főleg ilyen fos szűk területen. Na, itt is itt van a fodrász, és akkor a bejárat. Haha! Mekkora jó! Jó napot, Borbély úr!
Greetings to the honourable gentleman. Razors, scissors, knives, ground to sharpness mere moments ago.
Need a trim. Think you can manage?
Borotvált fej és lófarok. Leengedett hosszú haj, csak egy borotválás. Azt hittem legalább majd látom, hogy ez most hogy fog kinézni. Hát így most hogy döntsek? Ehhez aztán kell Borbé, hogy kiengedje a hajamat. Hát ez szörnyű. Megborotválkozom. Nem, ragazd már vissza. Ragazd vissza. Hát na jó. És már nem is lehet leengedni. Mindegy, amúgy szarul néz ez ki úgy. Hát azt hittem, hogy kicsit több lehetőségem lesz. Ha már lerabolt, kifosztjuk itt az emeletet. Vagy mégse. Menjél már! Ez tök cuki, ez a kis fados szökőkutas tél. Hátrébb, ha hallod, nekem nagyobb elvárásaim voltak itt. Na most megnyittam valami löcsi véletlenül. Keszek ho... Istenem. Ez a város amúgy borzalmas ezt így bejárogatni. Háj. Édes Istenem, hogy elén futnak komolyan. Eddig így kikerültem az embereket, de úgy érzem, hogy semmi értelme nincs. Jó volt ez a tűzköpő. Tűznyelő. Felvettem szerintem annyi küldetést, hogy büdös életben nem tudom majd megcsinálni. Olyan kis gyerekeket. Már azt hittem, hogy kis gyermekeket. Fokozza a dolgot. Hoppa. Na, még közelében nem értem a helynek, de... Ó, ezek most így belém kötöttek? Ja, nem. Dehogy segítelek ki, hagyjatok már békén. Oly társak.
Old villagers pitch in. Lords open their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. The wrong lords and ladies.
Come, don't make us beg. What's the wish for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
Hát nem igazán. Ahogy segítek, hagyjatok békén.
Doing you a big favor by not giving you coin. Now let me through.
Whoa, master. You best watch your words.
Milyen kutyaként hallod? Édes Isten, dugtam az embereket, ezeket most el kell verni.
You'll bring misfortune on us. He's a witcher, can't you see?
Dehogy segítek, hagyjatok békén.
We won't do it. I will. I'll not take orders from anyone. In fact, not the least afraid to teach a witcher some manners.
Bad idea.
Érted? És nem azt, hogy izé... Lenne bármi nem... Részeges. Szétverem a fejedet. Egyé váltál a... Kövecskékkel is.
Go home. You're done here.
Szia, kecske. Milyen kecskés küldetés, hallod? Azzal meg volt.
Of the free city of Novigrad, Master Clayton Robin Sutton has the honor of carrying Georgius George, known also as Pile Driver, is the name of our
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. You must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
It's hard to describe. To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this. And though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
Ja, most...
I don't. It's my client who sees.
Mert volt egy ilyen kecskekeresős, arra emlékszem.
The right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please. I need the strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri. I accepted a job once. Did it. Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
by something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Nem tudom egyébként, hogy most ennek mennyire lesz ráhatása a történésekre, hogy mennyit mondok el neki. Gerrépa.
Yes.
Megtudhatok dolgokat, ennyi?
We have time.
Jó.
Siri was orphaned
mondjuk neki.
during the
Nincs
Second War
jelentősége?
with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl, so I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing, caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Az, hogy szexuális mindenebből, mi a szar? Persze, mindent elmondok,
Yes,
akkor azt mondták a chaten, hogy elmondhatom.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
These memories, they're intense. Do you wish to continue?
Igen, folytassuk.
I have more to say.
Then please do.
It was in Rivia. The Second War with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else.
Na. Tér és idő úrnője.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why. She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
Azért tud például olyan gyorsan dashelni is? De miért nem tudok már többen? Nem mindegy.
No. Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the
Volt még egy
emotion
mondat,
so
nem?
carefully concealed.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and turn to Ciri. Tell me where you think she
Ajaj.
would be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Akkor ezt ilyen kötelező lesz végigjátszani? Mi volt a kérdés? Mármint, hogy miről beszéltek? Igen, azért lényegében ugrált a térben. Aha. Szia, Viktor. Na hát most amúgy Dandelion benne lesz ebben a játékban? Most melyikre menjél? Benne, hát helyes. De úgy hallottam, rohadt irritáló, nem? Idegesít. Től kér Ciri segítsége. Na jó.
Yennefer wasn't in Novigrad. Triss was, but Ciri never found her. Maybe Dandelion? They liked each other a lot.
De a másodikra nyomtam. Mindenhol? Az könyvben, soriban, játékban. Soriban kevésbé. Nem? Azt a piperkőt, atya! Úristent! Ó, Istenem, mi ez a ruha? Beszarok. Tud élni. Támadta egy madár. Istenem! Vagy ez most a... Jó, trendy. Szia Hanna, szia Drake. Szia Phoenix.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply. Show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
Wasn't me. Yeah.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge. The rosemary is just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Hülye gyertyák! Ezt nem hiszem el, hogy mindenhol van egy gyertya. Utolható tárgy is van.
Looky, Mr. Fancy Pants!
Mi ez az öltözék, kedves asszonyok? Most miért menekülnek? Te hogy vonul? Na. Ezt a fosidőt. De miért ránt kardot? Jaj, mert ott megjelentek valami reckek. Mik azok ott? Múltkor is itt rántott kardot, nem? Na, suhincs meg! Na jó, szálljál le! Szállj le!
Giving me no choice.
Édes Istenem! Mehetünk. Bandikák, mocsadékok. Múltkor nem is vettem észre. Most a questet itt teszek, még én nem is láttam volna. Ez, igen, ez idehányt.
I'll never come back, yes.
Aj, mekkora nehéz fiú.
And shove them up your arse till you've toes for teeth. Get out in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't going more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
With pleasure.
Jaj. Már megint. Sok perekedés. Na, le. Komolyan mondom, hogy volt ez a...
Yeah, almost like we never left here.
Na, komolyan mondom. Ne védekezz már, te 5-ös szintű csöves. Na végre. Eszem meg át. Többit elverted, Törp? Köszönöm.
Please, that went well. Now we can treat each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Zoltán.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
Hát kíváncsi vagyok, hogy mikor találjuk meg Cirit.
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. I'm expecting to come home to a hot leg of boar and some cold ale. What do you find instead? A shitestorm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Haven't a clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor.
Töltöd a vicset? Kecske vagy. Szívesen átmutatom én itt a helyet.
From a grateful muse.
Reading someone else's letter.
Hoppá. Igen, ezt amúgy kéne onnan lootolnom mindent és eladni a fenébe, mert csak ilyen full csöves cuccokat raktam. Levél egy női csodálótól.
10 barrels of Tucson dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, 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 no! That's exactly what we're looking for! It's his planner!
Huh. Dandelion and planning? Good one. Besides, anything he wrote here probably had a special system. Chaos only he could ever decipher. Actually, in the past, sometimes not even that.
Give him a chance. Might not be that bad. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late. The dog.
Háj. Segíthetsz, hát rohadtul nem, de akkor segíthetsz.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty loose-lipped. Might have blabbed something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on.
Meg kéne nézni majd azt a levelet, amit most
I
találtam
should
a
divide these
találban.
somehow.
Vagy mi volt az?
Perhaps. Fuck it. I'll ask the lassies at my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. Suche?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Na, volt valami levél. Most hol van az a levél? Ezek csak a megbízások? Nem ez az. Hát ebből nem fog kiderülni semmi. Oké. Azt hittem, hogy ez valami nyomra vezető dolog, de nem. Rohadtul nem.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like dandelion.
From the finest vineyards, every last one.
Ja.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like dandelion.
Dandelion. Basszus, itt mennyi szoba lesz? Persze, hogy van ott egy gyertya, hát hogy ne lenne ott egy gyertya a lootnál? Tehát, hogy direkt csinálták. Az összes loothoz raktak gyertyát, hogy idegesítsék az embereket. Ennél sokkal több is lehetne itt. Ez a füles basszus a másikhoz képest rohadtul nyomja a fejemet. Látok, megnézem, hogy áll a másik. Jó lesz. Na. Szia, Motu. Hoppá! Azt hittem lootolhatom, de nem. Mennyi pia? Na jó, amúgy ez a loot nagyon sokáig volt, úgyhogy... Nem lootolhatod be. Hogy néz ki ez a hely egyébként? Borzalmas. Na. Azért csak megnézném, még mi van fej. Semmi, ennyi? Ez az ajtó itt. Na, Dandelion napirendjét el kell olvasni, az hol van? Csak van levél, megyenek. De ez hol van? Enyves kezűnek, alig van mit ellopnia. Hagyjál már! Szóval a szegény enyves kezűnek. Meditálok már egyet, mert szemem volt full HP-m. Mit köbdösöl már Zoltán, csivaj, hallod? Köpködjé, bunkó. Mit csinál, köhög? Fúj!
Well, don't just stand there. Read. We might learn something.
No.
The faculty of Oxenford University is honored to grant Julian Alfred Pancratz, Viscount de Lettenhove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn fool name.
Istenem, hogy miért kell köpködni komolyan? Na jó, és de hol kell elolvasni a napirendjét? Istenem, Zoltán. Jaj, ez róla egy festmény, ahogy öl valamit, hát aha.
Nose is too small.
The sword's too big. By the by, is that how it's done? Killing a wyvern.
Technique's not quite right, but you gotta admit he's doing it with gusto.
De néztem az inventoryban. Vak vagyok. Mondjuk az lehet. Jaj, Istenem, jó vak vagyok, nyilván. Na nézzük. Mint a rózsa, hogyha karmazsinja fakó, szőke, rózsa, bózkóság kutyába volt. Uha. Okay.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone.
Igen, köszi.
Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly keeps things tidy for the Baroness Lavalette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that.
Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects, examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
She didn't ken half of it. Called him a stallion once. That's the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Na jó, az utcsó lesz az.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
No.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre named her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
How dare she reject the great bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
More than one, it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
Vespula.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die?
No.
Well, know about all I wanted to know. Thanks for your help.
És most sorba kell mindenkivel beszélni, vagy most csak ezzel az Vespula-val van? Wow! Keszeg ugyanúgy maradt, ahogy hallott Keszeg, nem tudok rád. Így. Keszeg! Mit csinál? Köszönöm. Hassas! Mi ez a sejtelmes zene? Jaj, de nem jó. Jaj, de nem jó. Na, most ez megszépült a zene.
With interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man.
He's a moss.
You pay on time, you get protection. You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armor?
Na már itt is vagyok.
Enough.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Dehogy fizetek, hülye vagy? Inkább megverem őket.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
Csak most kell őket verni, vagy megölni. Jaj. Nekem is fáj. Ez mit csinál? Na hát. Ezeket úgy levágtam, mint
Covered in blood, all of it. So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had.
Nem kellett volna őket megölni?
I just lost.
Ez a zene nagyon érdekes. Pankan, nagyon szépen köszönöm a 4. hónapos reszabodat. Nagyon szépen köszönöm a támogatást. Hello, hello. Mindenemet elvesztettem, nyugalom, ki fog jönni. Na jó, azt megnézem, ez mi?
Relax, it'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just gotta soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry, didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Érdemes lehetne esetleg visszacsinálnom ezt a dolgot, vagy szarja bele. Szia Crazy Mage, hello! Mi a helyzet? Lényegtelen? Akkor jó.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Well, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
Hát lehet.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Kovir. Ha! Horvir, more likely. Horse it so tight, her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Hát oké, viszlát akkor.
Thanks for your help.
Minden rendben, második... Vagy 2 hét pihenő. Második két hét pihenő van. Na! Mi jót fogsz csinálni?
No.
Van valami terved? Jó pihenést előre is.
He's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if you dropped by.
Örülne neki. Na. Szintet léptem. Ez már igen. Mosoda. Köszönöm. Ez nincs valami jó bőrben. Lakövi asszonyság. Ők elég közel laknak egymáshoz. Mentünk egyet. Na jó, azt akkor így hagyom. Egy pillanat, mindjárt jövök, srácok. Elmegyek pisilni.
desperate debt collector?
Washed your hair lately?
Rains like this come sowing time.
Even the rain smells like messing this time.
Right.
Oh, it'll rain in my suit. Then,
Winds howling.
Rain again. Damn mages.
looked like it would rain, and here it is.
Na, itten vagyok. Jaj. Csaka. Na jó van! Répa, nem hogy inkább jöttél volna tegnap játszani velünk. Úgy meg az egy tök jó játék. Majd legközelebb jöhetsz. Na hát Alván, kérlek szépen. Lassan megy a game, de megy. Jó, most még nem volt ebben a 2 órában nehéz harcom. Amúgy milyen aranyosak! Csóválja a tollát, farktollát. Látod? Ó, de cuki. Na, aranyos. Léba. Na. Keszek, te hol vályogsz?
Come on.
Jó éjszakát, Violin, köszönjük, hogy itt voltál. Jó kalandozgatást. Köszik. Ó, rossz irányba kanyarodtam. A nakondi is lelép 10 óra mondjuk, aha. Hát igen, hétköznap 10 óra, az... Már nincs korán. Jó éjszakát. Mindenkinek.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Elial.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Elial?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Elial was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here.
Ha most átöltözik, beszarok.
Any better?
So you're...
Elial.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Szerintem jobb volt az előző verziója egyébként, de mindegy. A többit nem akar. És aztán...
What happened?
What do you think? We spoke.
That's it.
I'm not sure what you're getting at, but I should make one thing clear. Men don't interest me. Told him that as well. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Érdekes.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When did you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket. Odd as requests go, I had the distinct feeling he'd actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in Novigrad? Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
You're too late, I fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Ok. Na. Na most kifosztom a házadat. Nézzük csak. Nincs semmid. Semmid nincsen. Nincs egy mozdítható. És azokat hogy fosszam ki? Azokat hogy érem el? Nincs egy létre. De az hogy? Hát ott fénylik, csillog, hát hogy jutok oda? Hát átugrottam a gerendán, az hogy lehet? Amúgy jobb volt szakállasan. Grát. Na jó. Úgyis biztos értéktelen cuccai vannak.
Run, Roach.
Na. Se lehet gyorsan menni. Elege volt. Neki elege volt. Jó éjszakát, húsgab, neked is. Majd visszanő, tudom. Mennyi idő amúgy? Milyen gyorsan nő a testszörzet itt. Hoppá. Dísznyók. Szia árnyas, neked is.
That hurts! Bum-kissed blasphemous kobolds.
Marabella, Molly és Róza vár Atri. Jaj, kíváncsi vagyok rájuk. Bocsi, kutyi! Na, hello! Mennyi gyermek van itt?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
Most miért simán megvárom?
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all. Why not?
Akkor azt mondanám, hogy csalok. Figyelj már, azt mondod 1 óra, most vége van már?
Yes, you got a monster just the other day. I saw a witch hunter tell a man, "You rat," and then he killed him.
Nincs még vége.
That's enough. We're done for the day.
Na.
Gather your things and go home.
Ez 2 óra volt, csaje, csak mondom. Átvertél.
Like as not. How do you mean? Mum says that if he butt catches a cough, he's as good as in the grave.
Egy kis fűszer, egy kis könyv, egy kis üvegcse, egy kis ballada. Teszi a tippet, Jesus. Hülye gyertya. Csak, tudod, hogy nem csak engem idegesít ez a gyertya dolog.
Now can we talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Nincs jó ízése eddig Dandénak.
Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems?
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe. No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
Oh, Istenem.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me.
So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelions?
Hát persze, nagyon jó verseket írsz. Nem a minőségre, hanem a mennyiségre.
No, didn't see any.
Gee up! A snakely whip rose skyward. Gee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in. The stallion danced betwixt her thighs. Lather bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry. Thanks for your help. Farewell.
Ez remek volt, remek. Na. Még van valami kifosztani való. Halló? Na jó, nem tudom kifosztani, akkor mindegy. Hol itt az ajtó? Jó, Kövi. Majd gyalog előbb odaértem volna.
Not so fast, Roach.
Be tudok menni? Nagyon jó. Átjáróház van. Van elosztató pontjod. Mindjárt elosztom. Mit tudok itt kifosztani? Egy hullát? Az igen. Mi a fenére rakja? Ez olyan, ez kéne, ez a... Ez az axit, ezt kéne, ezt a káprázatot, nem? Mert ezt kéne erősíteni, egy csomó szituációban lehetne használni, csak nekem nincs erősítő, úgyhogy... Ezt most így csinálom. Ez micsoda? Megnem az életerőt. Nincsenek messze egymástól ezek a csajék, úgyhogy már lefutom.
This baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Okay.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Nem.
Think I can find my own way to the Vagelbud home.
Very well. Perhaps I can convince you to join me later at the races. I shall keep an eye out for you.
Magam útját járom, sorry. Jó éjszakát kinek? Norbi? Éjszakát? Van még?
All the way to the garden.
Did you catch him?
No luck. Driving in slippery the
Hey, buddy.
Wrenched again.
Inkább viszlát. Viszlát, hello.
The Pontar will rise yet again.
Na igen, oda hogy megyek be? Oh, ugye város. Itt, nem?
What do you want?
Igen, szakás, biztos.
Want to see Rosa Varatra?
Oh, mate, if you only knew what I want. Miss Rosa don't see just anybody.
I'm Geralt of Rivia, a witcher.
Soon as Miss Rosa turns into a striker, I'm sure her papa will send for you. But she's not showing any symptoms yet, so I venture you're not needed. On your way now.
Aj, bunkó.
Thanks, we ain't looking for no witcher.
Hadd menjek be! Ott életbe. Na jó, akkor ezt a másikat kell... Az utom le tudom ezt még. Gyere már, keszeg! Mindegy, de akkor ide már be se tudok menni. Nem emlékszem, mikor mentettem, vagy lehet, hogy ott elmentette a beszélgetés után. Be lehet lógni, na jó. Nem baj, kiválasztom én azt, vagy nem tudom, meglátjuk.